Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In the last one, obviously, we went through the details of the TT that we just bought, but today we're going to go over a little bit more of the diagnostic side of things. So we have bought an OBD tool. I will go through, I believe it's called a Carly. I've looked online, checked out some YouTube videos. They look pretty good and they have some interesting features. So we're going to go through what the app does and how the tool actually works today and see what features we can unlock and try and upgrade this thing a little bit. Yeah, we'll also be checking out the diagnostic side of things as well, checking if there are any faults, error codes that do show up. So that'll be interesting because we obviously don't want faults. We want to clear all of those codes as soon as we can because we are looking to build this pretty quickly. So stay tuned because we are dropping episodes every couple of days. So if you're not already, chuck a subscribe and drop a like down below. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so guys, this is obviously the tool, the Carly here. They've done a few different versions. You may have seen like a white one. This is, I believe, the latest version. Looks pretty sweet, super lightweight, slick, everything. So yeah, we'll have a look. Obviously this plugs into an OBD port. These are made specifically for European cars, I believe. If you do know anything about these as well, drop a comment. Any features you think would be good for the TT that I might miss in this video, drop a comment, let me know, because yeah, obviously would love to upgrade it as much as we can. But yeah, your Volkswagens, your Audis, your BMWs, they all work. Most of these cars, they'll always have an OBD port as well. So I'll just show you as well where this plugs in. So basically that's the connection at the end, and usually it's underneath your steering wheel. So basically you'll see the port just there. It's a purple port. As I was saying, most of your European vehicles will have it, and then this tool will just slot into that purple port. So if I can get it in the right way first time. No, they are pretty hard to reach in, but yeah, just slide straight in. You'll see it just there, pretty easy, and it will have like a light and everything. Once it's plugged in, you'll download the app, which you can see on the screen now, and basically it'll go through all the features. Very simple process. I haven't even looked at the manual. I don't even know if it came with a manual either, but they're pretty straightforward, easy to work with. If you do have any issues, definitely drop me a message as well. I'll post my socials down in the description. Drop me a message, happy to help out where I can, give you some tips and guidance if you need. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the app now and just see what it says. So connect to the internet, yep, so it's out of range. I have obviously connected it before, that's why you can see some stuff, but it'll be very similar, screen set up to this. And what you wanna do is you just wanna turn the ignition switch on, and then just let it wait a bit, do its thing, load up and everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, so once you go to the app, make sure your Bluetooth is obviously activated and everything. Then you just want to click connect. So it's just connecting to the scanner. Good to go. All right, so the first thing we want to do is diagnostics, because obviously we bought this car, it was the cheapest in Spain, so we're going to see what error codes we get. And you just go to the diagnostics tool, check, click the check button, and then it's going to run through everything. You will get some beeping, don't be too alarmed by that, it's just running through its systems check and everything. All right, so we've already got one issue, and we're two issues, 60% of the way. We do know that the car does have some issues already that might show up, like we do have the brake light. I believe it's the ABS or the front brakes, which we're going to repair in a future video. So that should show up here. Okay, so we've got awesome, very, very bad Audi Tts. All right, so we've got 14 issues. Again, not too concerned about some of these. So what you do is you just click on one. So we'll go suspension, left front dampening adjustment valve. So with the suspension one, because we've got all four, what's happened there, I believe I was reading about it, is because this car's been lowered, I believe it's on springs. When you go to like the mag ride, when you take off the previous suspension and you add like coilovers or springs, you need to, there's like a I don't know the exact term, obviously correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like a plug that you need to plug in because it doesn't use like the factory mag ride, and so it's obviously going to flash for error codes. So yeah, we're going to look at getting that just so we can remove it, but it like, yeah, the suspension doesn't have any issues with it, with that specifically. Driver door, what's this one about? Driver door central locking safe motor. Okay, locking module for central locking driver door side. Ah, okay, that might explain some things now. So I don't think I've actually talked about this just yet, but because I wasn't sure if this is going to be a common thing, but when I opened the door initially, when I first got it, it was all working and everything. Then one day I'd unlock the door and the handle wasn't actually opening, and it wasn't very like tight. The door handle wasn't very tight. It was pretty loose and just wouldn't open the driver door. The passenger door would open. So what I'd have to do is either open passenger door and then open this one, or if you hold the unlock button, it'll roll down the windows, then I'll just pull this handle to open the door. A bit annoying, but until I was gonna try and figure out the problem, that's what I was doing. And then a couple of days later, it just started working again. So this looks like I might need a new locking module for this door. So yeah, we will look into getting a new locking module for that door. I think that might be the issue, but when we do wrap it, that might be a good time to do it because we're obviously taking off the handles and we might take off the door cards, so we'll have access to it already. So that shouldn't be an issue. ABS brakes, power steering control module. Don't know what that one's about. The good thing as well about this app is you can see this like search for more, and basically it'll take you to Google and you can kind of troubleshoot with Google. Obviously like Ross Tech shows up and everything. So we can look into that. CAN gateway, radio, infotainment data bus, central control module for navigation. So this one, I believe, data bus, I'll double check as well when we're back, but I believe that's because we did swap out the head unit. So it's not an OEM head unit, so it might flag some issues as well. Steering wheel, yeah, radio. So that's most likely because we swapped out the head unit. Telephone again, radio, another issue. But then yeah, the rest are green lights. So that's pretty good, like what you can do with these OBD tools. Most of them will do fairly similar things. I just chose the Kali because I've seen a few other people use it and it seems pretty popular. But yeah, it's pretty handy because then you can obviously start looking into codes. You might find some things if you've bought, especially if you bought the cheapest car, you might want to plug one in. If you go check it out at a dealer, you might be able to find things you may not have known about before, especially like if it's been in an accident or anything, you might get some flags show up. And then, so that's kind of the technical side of things. The cool stuff you can do is it has a coding button here. So if you go to coding, and it'll check what's compatible with coding. And basically what the coding does is you can code different things like lights, you can get them to do different things. I believe this one already has like the unlock sound, so you can code it to get rid of the unlock sound. Obviously when you lock and unlock it makes a beep, you can remove that. The other thing as well is like heated seats. So at the moment with the heated seats is if I've got it on and then I leave the car and I come back in, the heated seats will still stay on when I come back into the car. You can change it so that when you do leave the car, it turns off, and then you come back in and it'll still be off as well. So that's finished loading, so we can have a look and see what we can do. We'll just click the first one. Maybe we won't click check coding possibilities. No. There we go. Alright, so we have some interesting functions. Selective central locking. So yeah, if you click on one, it'll tell you at the bottom what it does. So obviously this one's, yeah, when you unlock it, it'll only unlock the driver door. Don't really want that. Continue window function when doors open. So yeah, window were closed, but the ones we're kind of looking for, let's see, optical, audible. So yeah, like I was saying, there's an audible confirmation, which is the B. What else? Tilt mirrors, comfort functions. Comfort functions, that's obviously on. That's what I was explaining, where if you hold the unlock button, it'll bring the windows down. If you hold the lock button, it'll take the windows up. So that's already on. What else? Don't have a sunroof. Locks rear lid. What is this? Comfort open. Don't know what that's about. Opens via door locks F4. Yeah, there's a few different ones here, but yeah, obviously when you get one, it's going to be slightly different for the vehicle you have. But yeah, just go through it all, have a bit of fun, check out the different features. The one I'm particularly looking for at the moment is the light. I believe it's like a welcome light, because let's see, daytime running lights. So those are on. Fog light brightness, turn signals as rear parking light. Don't want that. Parking light, rear fog, one touch turn signal. That's on. Voltage monitoring. Rear window. Side window. Interesting. Maybe on this one. Yeah, so the one I'm trying to find, nice. The one I'm trying to find is, yeah, when you unlock the car, the headlights will come on, and then when you lock it, they'll stay on for a little bit of time and then turn off. I believe this car does do it with the Kali tool, so that's what I'm going to look for now. I'll let you know when I find it. Alright guys, so yeah, I couldn't quite find where the lighting effect came into it, but I'll do some research. I'll have a look. When I do find it, I will I'll probably add it to the end of this video, or I might do it in a future video as well. But yeah, this is the Kali app. Definitely check it out. It seems pretty cool. For me personally, like, I would use it mainly from perspective of the servicing and maintenance side of things, to tell me what's wrong with the car, just so that when we are buying salvage vehicles, we can kind of use this tool to just quickly check it, make sure there's nothing too crazy wrong with the vehicle. Like, definitely a heap of features. Check out the Kali tool here. I will drop a link in the description. This isn't a sponsored video either. If Kali does want to sponsor me, definitely let me know. But not a sponsored video, just my honest opinion about the tool. Seems pretty good. Is it worth how much I paid? I'm not sure, to be honest, but as the builds go on, we might find better value of it. For this particular car, at the moment, with the features that we could unlock, not really, but it has been helpful to kind of tell us what's wrong with the vehicle. But yeah, definitely drop a subscribe, drop a like, hit the bell notification icon, and we'll see you in the next one. But yeah, definitely here for features. Definitely check it out. Why did I say definitely twice? Oh my god.